The two topics that we'll be just touching upon. First is in the Gen Y, and the next human behavior model. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know about Gen Y. What is Generation Y? But that's something, am I right? The Gen Y are people. Who are Gen Y people? People who are, these youngsters. We say, we know everything. We keep ourselves abreast of all the changes. We are on top of everything. We try and do that, but patient. We just want to grow. They're enthusiastic, motivated. They just want to go out, they want some shortcuts. Now these guys are people who would actually, if they don't get what they want in an organization, they will move on. We always talk about, our old conventional ways are, when we want some information, what to do? We go on the internet, we like that page, or we want some information, favorites, add to favorites, bookmarks. You do that? Now what happens? Every time you want some information, you have to be proactive. You got to go back to that bookmark, or to their ad page, or whatever the favorite site is. They actually don't chase the information. They use technology to the optimum. They have information chase them. How do they do that? We just talk. Yeah. Impatient, spending a significant amount of time socializing using computers and mobile phones, and we thought they were wasting time. Now they use extensive use of RSS feed. I'm not sure how many of us are aware of RSS feed, but this is one of the technologies that they make use of to stay on top of everything. Now, why would Gen Y, why would Generation Y? We see a lot of, everybody has information breakdowns. And I'm sure you do. Do you think we have a Gen Y in our organizations? So why do we have attrition rate problems? One of the biggest reasons why do we have attrition problems?
Expectations.
Absolutely. Expectations are very high. Now, if they don't find what they are looking for, they're not like baby boomers who will say, okay, you know what? We will stick to this job until we find a more secure job. These guys will take an instant decision that says, I'm out of here, I'm not wasting my time. Aggressive. I'll find something for myself. These are the guys who will do that. To do that, there was Deloitte. Everybody must be knowing one of the biggest and one of the most famous accounting and risk management firms. They had this problem. They had a very high attrition rate among their young employees. So they went to one of their senior consultants and they said, can you find out why we have this high attrition rate? What is the problem? So Stan Smith's research said, jumping the jobs is not just the end in itself. It's just the starting. If we will not be able to give what they want in an organization, they will move. They will not stay there. So what is it? It is basically understanding what they are looking for. It's all about creating those bonds in between people and yourself. If you want to be a good leader, if you want to be a good manager, it's all about understanding these guys, what they want, and create these kind of things, create those kind of programs where you can retain their interest. How much money do you lose when an employee, when you put in so much of money in there, train that individual, and that person quits? So much of stress goes through us because we got to recruit another person, find the right fit. We think, our job is done, there starts another one. Gone. I thought I'm going to enjoy my weekend, there goes my weekend. So what they did was, Stan Smith, who was actually in charge of retention and the Gen Y guys. He's the national director of retaining employees and Generation Y creativity. He creates programs to retain. To retain employees. So they have actually started creating programs where they actually help people focus on what they want to do next in their life and create those kind of programs within the organization. And when they do that, what they researched was that on average, they are saving a whopping $150,000 per employee because they can retain that employee. 150,000 guys. It's a big money. They can retain that and leave aside the stress of going through, the employees go through the job changes, the HR people going through employing the new people, training the new people, making sure that person, gels around nicely with the other people, understanding the culture of the organization.